I really admire about our program. One, our students, our student athletes. You know, they got a pretty good academic demand that's on them. It's not anything that can't be done. It certainly can be done, but they're here to get an education first, and they're challenged in the classroom, and they have high expectations in the classroom. Whereas, you know, maybe some people don't like that. I think that's an advantage for us, because when our players come down here, they're used to having high expectations. They're used to having to work hard for things. And so, you know, we try to tell them all the time that, you know, football is no different than math or English or science or whatever. It's still discipline. It's still a matter of work ethic. It's still a matter of, you know, putting yourself into it. But the other thing about it is, you know, our program is a very relational program. It's very important for me that our coaches care deeply about each other. It's very important to me that our players care about each other. And sometimes that's a work that you have to, you know, a process that you have to go through. But, you know, my high school coach told me a long time ago that when I finished playing high school football, that there would be a lot of things about high school that I would forget. But I would never forget that guy that lined up next to me when it was 4th and 1, or when you were, you know, your feet were hanging over in the end zone and you had to make a stop to, you know, get them off the field or win the game. And he was right. I always loved my coaches. I enjoyed my coaches. I loved the guys I played with. And I think that's an atmosphere that you can create. And I think it's an important atmosphere to create. I don't want it to be a situation where a guy comes in here and he plays football, and when he gets done, you know, it's kind of, well, you know, I did that. I tell them all right up front, when they get done playing football, that my goal for them is that they look back on this thing and go, I am so glad I did that. It's really important to me.